Anderson's Adventures. This is my 2018 KTM 250 XC-W TPI. Hi, my name's Don, and I'm going to show you a pipe I bought for my bike. It's the FMF Factory Fatty. So I've got it mounted, and I just want to show off the fitment and the quality of the pipe. I used to work for a pipe manufacturer back in 1978. We took pride in welding thin sheet metal and having pretty welds. I wasn't too impressed with the welds on this pipe. Yeah, things looks, you know, it's mass produced. Prototype exhaust systems right there. Stickers from 1978. It's in Campbell, California. Anyhow, the fitment is just so-so. It touches the radiator scoop right here. I tried everything I could to, you know, I loosened, as you should, loosen every mounting point on the pipe when you mount it and get it to fit as best you can before tightening everything up. I could not get it to come off of that. It's just barely touching. Again, like I said, the welds are so-so, not the greatest. I wish I would have welded this pipe up. They would have looked a lot prettier. But, and also the spring clamp right here. Look at that. That's not doing anything. How'd they get that wrong? I mean, they have fixturing for your pipe when you tack it all together for this bike. That little spring clamp hook is too short. Should be probably down here somewhere. Anyway, I chose the FMF Factory Fatty because it says it improves the power throughout the RPM range. I've always run the gnarly, which is great on the slow stuff, which I do, but there's no top end hit at all. It totally robs you of top end. But you know, at first I'd hated the gnarly, but then got used to it because of the conditions I rode in were pretty gnarly stuff. I mean, hard enduro type stuff. So I don't ride real fast anymore. I'm 62 years old, and you know, I've slowed down a lot, and I'd rather do technical. Slow technical. Anyway, you see my videos, of course, on Anderson's Adventures on YouTube. And I'm going to do a startup video here next, because a lot of people, I think there's some wizardry to starting a TPI bike. All right, 2018, first year of the TPI. Probably the worst running of all TPIs because it's the new first year, but runs good for me. Might do some other mods later. I did do I installed the V-Force 3 reeds, and something interesting about that is when I pulled the stock reed cage out, it was just completely soaked with injector oil, and people think these things don't get enough oil from the injector, and they're adding oil to their gas and just doing all kinds of crazy stuff. It gets plenty of oil, trust me. And your manual also states how to test to make sure that thing's working, and they want you to test it, I think it's depending on how much you ride, like once a month or something like that. I can look it up. All right, that's my bike, and so far I like it. It was super loaded up when I first bought it. The guy fouled plugs. I haven't had a problem since I've owned it, and I'll be doing a startup next, which is not anything different than I've been doing since I was 14 years old to start a dirt bike. Talk to you later. Say goodbye, Logan.